Hello everybody and welcome to this video. Today is Thursday, September 7, 2017, and what you are looking at is the crude oil futures market. Today we have red letters, so it means that the value was traded lower. In fact, it was trading overlapping to lower compared with yesterday's profile. So as I usually do, I'm gonna add here before having the overnight. I just want to mention that yesterday in my blog, I mentioned that the first two levels to watch for the day would be yesterday's high and yesterday's low. These are these lines that you can see here on the chart because I considered that yesterday's profile could be treated as a balanced day. So you see the symmetry here of the profile, the TPO profile. It was quite symmetrical. We'll just bring here the day chart. It happened after a one, 2, 3, 4, and 5 consecutive up day, and we left a poor high at the top. Okay, so the market was trending higher, one time framing up, but yesterday was a balanced day. So I said we had to focus on these two extreme here to start the day. Now I'm gonna add the overnight for today. So that was the condition when we opened this morning. That was the close from yesterday here at the 49.14. Most of the activity happened below yesterday's settlement in the overnight market. So we could consider the overnight inventory as being short this morning. We traded below the yesterday's low, and at the open, we opened right here. So we had re-enter yesterday's range at the open. I'm going to just split this profile to show you what kind of formation we had overnight. So clearly a short inventory there. Yesterday, obviously, that was a balanced day. So kind of a balance inventory. When you face a balancing day, usually it means that you have both short and long inventory. Stock here the high, but we also had a poor high yesterday, and after 5 consecutive days up, I consider that probably the short-term inventory was maybe long a bit at the open. So that was the inventory condition when we opened this morning. Now I'm gonna just full split today's profile. So here, this is the open of the day here. So it was, don't forget, it was the oil inventory news release today, and it was released at 11 p.m. So this is one of the most difficult day to trade. When that news is released, it's released once a week, usually on Wednesday, but this week we had an holiday on Monday, so when we don't have a full week, it is usually released on Thursday at 11. So that was what happened today. So it's always difficult because this news usually bring a lot of volatility to the market. So before the news, the market, is quite um, uh, nervous, I would say. So you don't see a major move before that number. Usually it is quite, quiet. And after the release, the market could go all over the place, so it's not easy to trade. But Today at the release, we didn't have a big move. But before that release, you can see that we traded at the low. We opened near the yesterday's low, and after that, in B, C, D, and E. In E period, this is the period where the release happened, and we traded even in F here at the same level there, and that is the story for today. Because what you can see here at the low is what we call spending too much time at a level. And what I mean by that is that we spend, these are 30 minutes bar, so we spend 1 to 3 hours at the low level here, and we could not break down yesterday's low, if only by 1 tick here in the C period. So when it happens like that, we're spending too much time at high level. We cannot break it. So the odds turn the other way. And in that case here, it turned favoring the buyer. And we had also here a prominent POC that was developing, lowering the odds of a trending day. So the only good opportunities, like I mentioned in my blog, would probably have been when we traded here at the low in F period, because trading in E, this is when the release came out, so it's pretty risky to trade on that period. But the market calmed down a bit, and in F we traded back down where we were spending too much time here at the low before going up, and that was the only good move of the day. The market came back after that to the prominent POC level. And you can also notice that there were this market was still dominated by short-term traders. Look at all these weak sell levels as well as these weak buy levels here. So no strong trader on the market today. It was not an easy day to trade, and trading is not easy, but it may be understandable. That's what this blog is trying to do here. So finally, for tomorrow, we start a new balance area here. So we're gonna have a 2-day. I'm gonna just put only the I will just put the only the pit session profile. So you see we are starting a 2-day balance for tomorrow. So today's low is still in effect. Yesterday's low, sorry, as we traded to the low today. So this low and the high, these two lines, they are still good. And I will be probably focusing on these levels at the open tomorrow. We're going to see where the overnight inventory is going to be at the open tomorrow. But these are the initial levels that I will be watching for tomorrow's market. So thank you very much for listening to this video, and I'll see you next time.